In this special episode, we are honoring Breast Cancer Awareness Month by diving into the inspiring journey of Anna, a courageous breast cancer survivor, and her devoted husband, Frank, who stood by her side as a caregiver. Together, they'll share their experiences, the challenges they face, the lessons they learned, and the love that carried them through the toughest times.
Whether you're a survivor, a caregiver, or someone looking to support a loved one, their story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. So in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have two special guests, actually reoccurring guests, right? We have Anna and Frank. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on again. Nice to see you guys.
Yes, and thank you for honoring us around the awareness of breast cancer. It is obviously a personal topic, so thank you for being here with us. Anna and Frank, do you guys want to give us a little bit of background on how you guys have been experienced to breast cancer? What's your story?
The first time I heard that, I have this breast cancer, I was shocked, sad, mad. I don't know what to do. It's just
Devastated, yeah.
devastating.
When did you find out about it? Was it just kind of a normal doctor visit?
No.
Or something was bothering you? How did it come about?
It's, I felt something,
And do you do a regular check?
I do.
Is
I
that
did,
because
yeah.
of history within your family?
No, we didn't have any.
No history at all.
No history at all.
Just she
Hormonal.
felt something. There was that time that she felt something, and when we went to the doctor, we
The first time we went to
told
the doctor.
about it, and they had it checked, but they find nothing. And I think at that time it was very, very small or tiny. It was,
Yeah.
and the
first time we went to the doctor,
Yeah.
she doesn't say anything. No advice to go to have that mammogram or ultrasound, nothing. Because, that time is, we're in COVID.
yeah.
Okay.
So
COVID,
maybe, even the doctor scared about that thing. So
it's just recent. This is recent then, because COVID's only
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
years ago,
yes.
right? And
Yes.
so basically you just felt something. You went to the doctor. It sounded like there wasn't really anything to be concerned about.
Because she felt something and it will go
And then go. And then,
go away, and
Okay.
then that's when we first told the doctor about it, and
and then she said nothing, okay, you're good.
Okay.
Nothing to worry.
All right.
And then
next time?
after how many months?
Yeah,
We went
we
March,
had a different doctor. I think
March,
the
April, May,
second
June,
time.
July, August. After 5 months.
You went
Just
to another
imagine-
doctor.
I went to different doctor.
It's the same office.
yeah.
With the different
But a different
doctor at
Different
that
doctor
time.
because it bothers me.
Because it bothered you. When
Yeah.
you said it bothered you, was it painful? Did it there was a
She
lump?
just felt a little lump.
So it bothered you because you could feel that there was a lump
Yes,
there.
and then the lump is getting bigger. And then sometimes I feel pain already. So
Okay.
I decided to go to different doctor, and then that's the thing that she found out that there's something, and then she advised me to go to have mammogram, and then ultrasound. So and then after that, back and forth, mammogram, ultrasound, mammogram, ultrasound. So it scares me already because there's something.
Yes, because
They were already
They're-
seeing something, but they weren't sure what
They
it
weren't
is.
sure. That's why just back and forth. So when they told me to go to hers room, oh boy, that's the time I got. Oh my God. So
you knew something they're going to tell you something.
Yeah. So because that time he can go with me inside the
Yeah, because it was during COVID. Yeah.
COVID. So you just go by yourselves. You have to fight by yourselves.
So
It's very
how did they give you the message that you had? Was it straightforward?
No. When my biopsy is
Biopsy.
done,
Uh-huh.
my doctor called me. And she asked me, "Is Frank there, Anna?" Oh, I already know.
You knew
Yeah,
something
it
was
was.
wrong.
Yeah.
Did you already have an idea that it could be
I already have
cancerous?
idea because I've been watching my labs.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, the denial thing.
Yes.
That no. this is not true.
It can't happen to me.
It can't happen to me because I have strong faith in God, like, no, that's not going to happen. Because I keep saying to him that, I have to hold that 1%, the belief, I have to hold that.
Oh, yeah.
So
always, yeah.
Yeah. So
if there's a chance, you gotta hold on.
Yeah.
So that's why when my doctor asked me, is Frank there? I said, he's at work that time, right, honey?
Yeah.
And then he'll be home around this time. Okay. And then she told me, okay, I'm gonna call you back around that time. And, what I did, I'm shaking right now.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
know,
so yeah. So what I did is when my doctor called and then told us that, Anna has breast cancer, I just go straight in front of my altar and just pray to God. No, Lord, no, Lord. I can't even cry because, I think the emotion is too, I can't even cry. So just no, Lord, no, Lord, no, Lord.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of breast cancer was it, or what was it staged at that point?
I have stage 1, B2. Like, I'm in the middle.
Early. Or
It's not early, but it's in the middle, because I'm stage 1, B2. That means you're in the middle of, not too early, not too late.
So did they get you started on treatment right away?
Right away. Okay. Like after they found out, I think end of August. And then I had my chemotherapy of September 15, 4 days before my birthday.
So very like right away.
Right away, because the doctor told me he needs to be aggressive because I'm young.
Yes.
So he needs, to be aggressive to cure that cancer. So after 20 days, I had my chemo already.
Okay. And how did you feel? Like between the time you found out to your your first treatment, what did you guys do as a couple? Like, how did you deal with it?
Oh, so sad.
It's very hard. With us, I think we have a different, because I was the one that trying to be brave for her. I know she's like had that belief in God. No, to me it was like, oh no, it's not gonna happen. I mean, she's gonna be all right. I just give it all to him, and he's gonna take care of her.
Very sad.
It's scary.
It's very sad.
Scary.
Well,
it's scary.
So when the doctor told you have breast cancer, this is the stage that it's in, and obviously you asked like, okay, so what is my recovery? Because like when people think of cancer, they automatically think
you're dying.
That's
that's the end of the world.
Yeah.
So like, what did the doctor say to you? Like, did he say
comfort us a lot when the doctor said, breast cancer is happening a lot. He said like
he gave you some statistics.
Stats. And nowadays we already know what to do. And I gave that, they know what to do and they know how to treat it. So that kind of give us, hope.
Yeah, because there's a plan. Right?
There's that plan that this is what they're gonna do.
So he gave me 8 cycle of chemotherapy. Every 2 weeks.
Okay, every 2 weeks.
So it's supposed to be 21 days, but because my doctor told me you're young, so you can handle it.
Yep. So again, aggressive. And what he's saying is the outcome of this would be
a lot. Yeah.
Like what would be like cancer free, or you would just basically
it will just go.
So it was very promising.
Yeah, because they explained to us that chemo, the surgery, and the radiation, it should be all gone after that set.
So it was a very promising diagnosis that he provided you, but it still didn't, and it believed you because there is a plan and it was a positive outcome. But obviously
the process is very hard.
It's
very
dealing
hard.
with
it's not easy,
Dealing with it every day. It was very hard.
Emotional, mental. It's very hard.
She has emotion, and I have to keep her. I have to keep it.
You have to be the rock.
Yeah. So we have we were doing prayers. We're doing the rosary every night. Every night in the Philippines, we do the
rosary online with
the family back home.
That's every day.
Every day we're doing that, just
to offer everything to God.
So how did it feel when you first did your first treatment? Was it what you expected it to be? Did you get tired?
No.
How did it feel?
I was so anxious, depressed, but I'm expecting that already.
Yeah.
Being tired, not nauseous and everything. But I don't know, maybe I have that faith, so much faith to God.
That's what's making you keep going.
I think
No,
so
I
because
don't have
it's
that, I haven't feel that. Like, I'm tired, I'm nothing.
Oh, so you felt
she would after
I'm
after
okay.
the chemo she would still go home. When we get home she would do stuff
I
at
can
home.
still do stuff. I can wash the dishes.
you know how what
And
we
so
hear.
it didn't affect you the way that I think some people
Yeah.
tell you, like,
Yeah,
after chemo, you're
you'll
gonna
be
be really
throwing up,
tired.
you get tired.
So that did not happen to you.
Yeah,
Never.
Got it.
So
Yeah, it was-
that's why maybe that's the thing, if you have strong faith, and then I don't know, I can't understand, because a lot of my friends told me, "Oh, Anna, I've been through a lot, I just sleep 3 days, because I'm dizzy or something." But to me, after 3 days, after chemotherapy, 3 days after chemotherapy, I just dress up and asked him, "Let's go out, honey, and drive around." Even though I'm
That's
kind of weak.
Yeah.
I'm kind of weak. That's normal, maybe. But I think,
You weren't as sick as what people
yeah.
or what you expected it to be.
yeah.
So we just drove around and then.
So is that a progression? Like, obviously, you said you had 8, sessions,
Cycle,
right? Like
yeah.
cycles. Throughout the 8 cycles, do you feel like you were getting weaker and weaker?
Yeah, I think
or-
my 5 cycles to 8. My energy is getting lower. Maybe I still have 60% of my energy, but I'm still okay.
Got it.
I'm still okay.
Yep.
It's just my leg is shaking, weak.
Yeah.
She's very emotional though.
But
Very-
emotional, the
It's
anxiety.
very
What's the duration of the 8 cycles? Is it like from, you said you started in September, and then when would
January. I'm supposed, my cycle is supposed to be done December, but because my 5 cycles, I'm
The
getting weaker
fifth
already.
one.
So my doctor advised to extend
it
a little bit.
between cycles? Right?
Yeah, to gain more energy. So instead of December, I end up January.
So after the 8th cycle, is that where they then do kind of another test and
Yes.
say, like, either you're cancer free, or they say, like, you know what, we still need to probably do another.
The cancer is still there, but
Okay.
the lump is getting smaller.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, after 1 month after chemotherapy, I did
the surgery.
surgery, which is lumpectomy.
Okay.
Because at first we decided to take all of this, but my doctor told me you don't have
You don't
to.
need to.
You don't need to. Yeah,
to.
it's
So
too
That would
much.
be very aggressive,
yeah,
Yeah.
right? That would be an aggressive step.
yeah. But my doctor,
Overkill. It'd be
that's what
Yeah.
he said.
too much.
Well,
Yeah.
I think also the consideration was probably because you said that you didn't have any history of
Yeah.
cancer, right? So do you think that would have played in a factor?
The doctor said because it wasn't very big, it was in a stage
this,
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he explained to us, like, if it was like in the stage 4 or a bigger lump, then he would do it.
Yeah.
But since it was so tiny, he advises us to just that.
Lumpectomy.
Okay. And then so once that lumpectomy happens, are then they do another test?
Yes.
Yeah.
During my surgery, they're doing
They
biopsy.
took the biopsy.
Yeah, it's still positive for cancer, but after my surgery, they do
They took,
radiation for radiation.
Uh-huh.
To kill all
the
that.
other left,
Yeah.
whatever is left.
Yeah, for 1.5 months, for 30 days.
Like
Every
when you
day.
say
Every
is it
day.
like
Yeah.
every day.
Every day.
That's what I was just gonna ask. So
Yeah.
every day for 30 days
Yeah.
you did radiation.
Yeah, radiation for 30 days.
I got it.
Yeah, so the process is not easy,
It's not. Sounds very.
Mm-hmm.
It is. That's
it's
why
very
I can
hard.
see. That's why it's very emotional and
Very
emotional.
A lot of anxiety.
Yeah,
But I mean, you look so great, and
especially if
you're
you lost everything. I lost my hair.
You did?
lost. Oh yeah.
Oh, so you did.
Yeah, I lost my hair, my nail discolor, all of this.
But she lost all of that. But how you said, like, after the
After
chemo, how
making-
you would feel sick, and we didn't have that with
just
her.
didn't
She
feel
just
like the
yeah,
tiredness
yeah.
that you were
Like
expecting.
she could
Yeah.
not eat. Although water,
I drink a lot of water.
drink a lot of water, and
The taste.
the
is
taste of
different.
the water. I bought her a lot of different flavors of water so she can change water.
So my
in it.
daughter actually has a favorite water because she says she can taste the different waters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? And I'm like, she's like, no. She's like, I can.
Yeah.
And her favorite is like Costco Kirkland water. She goes, that one tastes better. She hates.
Interesting. Yeah.
She hates the one. I think it's Aquafina. She doesn't like that one. Like there's certain ones that
Yeah.
I'm like, to me, water is water. But she's like, I can taste it. So you
Yeah,
can
but
taste
because the water tastes like aluminum thing.
yeah.
Iron. They have that
So-
mineral, the
Yeah,
iron mineral.
You can taste it.
Yeah, that's why what he
think the
did is he
chemicals.
bought a lot of different kinds of
for you
water.
to figure out
Flavored one.
flavor.
What?
No, I
what did
drink
you like?
everything. No.
Oh, you didn't have it.
'Cause- No, I drink everything because I can't taste. If I don't like this, I have to drink this. So
Yeah,
different.
yes.
So
But which flavored water out of like did you have a
I
favorite?
don't care that time as long as I need fluid on the bed.
Is that
flavored.
Is that one of the side effects from?
Yes, from
is-
chemotherapy.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank, how do you find ways to support Anna emotionally and physically during that time?
At that time we already have a lot of friends telling us how to deal with it. Most of the time with her, she will just, like she said, she will dress up and just wanted to go out. So that's
I put my
my
wig on.
thing is
Feel,
just, she wants to feel beautiful, and she was very, because I guess every day because of no hair and stuff, that she feel like she's ugly and all
Yeah,
that.
that's the ugliest. I feel like that's my ugliest, time.
Did you?
Is it that?
Did
Yeah.
you? Were you comfortable to have Frank see you with no hair?
Yeah,
So you were comfortable.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But there are times that I feel like I need to put wig because
At home.
Yeah,
at home,
she's
'cause
her friends gave her a
it makes
lot.
me
Those
Feel better.
makes me feel better. So there are times like that. But sometimes if I feel like I'm having headaches, I have
gets
to
hot.
take off.
Or maybe getting hot, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I actually read that was one of the most terrifying things for women that are going through breast cancer or any type of treatment is losing their hair.
Their hair, yeah.
I lost everything, even my eyebrow,
Yeah.
everything.
I had her shave my head too.
Yeah, I didn't shave.
So you did?
Yeah.
So that was one thing that you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
in order
The support,
to,
yeah.
to
She
support.
after she wanted to shave her, and so I did, and after I did shave her head, then she did it to me. So I had
it's very hard.
Yeah.
Even now, if I look at my video, I'm still crying.
So, I mean, obviously, this was a very traumatic
Oh yeah.
moment.
Yes, until now, yeah.
Are you cancer free now?
Yes.
Oh. And it's been since.
It's almost more than 3 years now.
Yeah.
I'm cancer.
Do you get checked every year?
Yes.
Yeah, she's still
Every 3
taking
months.
medication
I'm still
though.
under medication.
Okay.
She's still taking
Is that
medication.
normal?
Yes,
to
it's
be,
normal.
to be under medication once you've had cancer.
Yeah, it's dependent on the cancer you have.
Oh, okay.
So, but because mine is hormonal, so I have that medication for my hormones.
Got it. And
Yeah.
so you've been on medication. You get checked every 3 months.
Yeah, every 3 months. But my doctor told me, you're okay. Don't worry because I'm so paranoid. So come back in 6 months.
Do you feel like you're ready to do every 6 months, or are you still like the 3
Yeah,
months?
because my doctor told me, Anna, there's a lot of patients.
that you're taking time away from.
Yeah, so so I feel bad, because I know I'm okay already.
Yeah.
So it's okay, doc. Okay, that's when he told me, Anna, I have a lot of patients. So
Very kind. Very kind. That's
right.
That's
It's
very kind
okay.
of you. Because
Yeah.
it's scary,
yeah.
right?
Up until now, she would, little things like
Check.
she would feel something is like, no, don't worry about it. It's just there's, I guess, due to the surgery. I always explain it to her that there's pain sometimes. I said, it's just your nerves trying to connect, what the doctor tells us. But
Yeah.
she would always, I don't know, she would say to the doctor, okay, but once we're home, it's like, honey, it's like,
It
it's just what
hurts.
just the doctor said. It's just the nerves trying to reconnect.
So, again, traumatic. I'm so glad to hear that you're cancer free. That fear obviously makes sense. Like it doesn't necessarily just ever go away.
Yes.
But how do you think that this experience has changed you? Like, do you feel that it has changed you and kind of like the way you want to live your life?
You know, that experience makes life humble. It makes me humble, you know. And then I valued more my family, my friends.
I've heard that it makes things simple.
Huh?
It makes things simple.
Yeah.
Like it makes life more simple now.
Simple, like, okay, been there, than that. Okay, no worries.
Yeah,
that's too easy for us.
That's what I've heard about people who've gone through really traumatic experience.
Yeah.
It really, like, once they get out of it, it really puts life into perspective of making things very simple.
Like, yeah, that's one of the factors too.
So for the both of you, how has it affected your relationship? Has it made it stronger?
I think it's made it a lot stronger. We've been through the lowest, and and we're still working together and loving each other.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, like, because you guys have gone through this traumatic, what was your like thought, like, with him and then with you with her? Like, did you just go like, no, she's gonna pull through this? Did you ever have any doubts? Or
I never have, but with like I said in the beginning, I give everything to
him.
If it's up to him, and I think that's the one thing that I'm holding on. It's like, you're not gonna take her because she still have a lot. Yeah,
I still have a purpose.
Yeah, that's
I have a lot. I'm still
purpose
a lot
in life.
Of mission in
it's
life.
It's not just with us. It's the people around, people that she loves, that she's trying to take care still.
Yeah.
do you guys fight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really honest, like, for me, it's an honest question. Because I can see, like, you're really, like, I can see the love and the care that you have for her, and you the same way. I'm just. Do you guys fight?
Yeah, we do.
But
We
then
do.
how do you guys fight without, like? Because this is such a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
How do you guys fight without, like, and being real about fighting? Right? Because there's a lot of times where you're like, you know what, this is just traumatic. I don't want to add any more.
Yeah. Well,
But how do you guys do that?
if it's just with us, it's just not to give up. I mean, we'll have this argument or disagreement, but it's still not giving up. Each other. It's like,
We just let it go, okay? Everything shall pass. It shall pass.
I know she will be okay later,
Yeah.
So there is the belief in each other.
Yeah.
That, like, whatever we're fighting about is just it's
nothing
not
compared to what we went
we're
through. Yeah.
So you guys hold on to that. So
Yeah.
you guys can actually fight real.
Yeah.
Because
It's normal.
It's normal.
Yeah.
You guys have gone through something that is just much stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching you guys like look at each other. I'm just like, oh. You can tell there's just so much love and so much respect and
And care.
and care. Yeah.
Care, right?
That's the number one thing.
Yeah, because I think
Respect and
it's a lot of care.
Yeah, and I think as a couple, if you can make it through something as traumatic as this,
Yeah.
you can make it through anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, like, for me, what advice would you give to somebody who is caring for a loved one with cancer? Right.
For me, I think one thing that helps us a lot too is we had, like they said, there's a lot of people in my family also that went through it, and I reach out for help, and especially the time we were in and during COVID, that we cannot interact with other people.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's
Irene is there all the time.
they will bring us food,
Yeah.
And,
Every week.
Yeah.
It's an Irene thing to do.
So it is.
Yeah, there's other, and we just reach out and talk. What does it? What can I do? What should I do? And things just, they help us a lot of advice. All those water things, all the food to eat, all the going out. Go drive out and go drive somewhere where there's water just to relax, things like that. And it helps a lot also with she talks to my cousin And I think it helps her a lot too,
Emotionally,
to know,
mentally, yes.
emotionally, to know what to do, or this is nothing. It's
You'll be okay.
yeah.
So, so Anna, obviously, you're going through a lot.
Yes.
With Frank being right across, what do you want to say to him for the time that he spent with you going through this? Like, what do you want to say? Like, you know what? I went through a lot and you did this and I really appreciate it. That's what I mean.
Oh, thank you. I can't do this without him. It's my life. So I know I can do it for him and for my family. I love you, Annie.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's it.
Very emotional.
Yes.
no, thank you guys for sharing this.
It's very hard, yeah.
Yeah.
But prayers help.
Just believe, trust, and surrender. Because, God is merciful. So,
Anna, do you have any advice for anyone that's currently going through the same thing?
okay. So, my advice is don't give up. Because having cancer is not easy, Having cancer is the sorrowful thing or the sorrowful moment of our lives. But sorrow is a universal thing that human can feel before experience the happiness. So don't give up, surrender to God, because everything shall pass. Yeah.
And Anna, you're such a beautiful woman.
Thank
You
you.
have so much spirit, and I could just feel like, I don't know, I could just feel your energy, and I just it's very inspiring.
Thank you.
And your guys' love for each other is just, you can tell that there's just so much love.
Yes.
And such a supportive husband, Frank. And for sure. But thank you for sharing your story, and I'm crying like everyone else in this room. And thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.